Alright, next one in the very exciting new line of pedals that Zoom has released, we've got the B1xon. This is a bass pedal with an expression pedal attached to it. And as always, I'm not using it with a bass guitar, I'm using it with the baritone Fender Jaguar. So let's have a listen to the factory presets and then talk about it afterwards. Interesting evolving sound there. And we're back to A0. So there you go, we went through a whole range of classic type sounds and then on through some really ambient spacey sort of stuff, and basically the B1xon is a fantastic adventure into playing with any instrument. As I said, I'm using it on a baritone 6-string guitar there, but it's designed for bass, and I'm sure it would sound completely different again, and probably you'd get a whole new range of things that you could explore that were really exciting possibilities. So just to take you through the general editing, I'm just going to zoom in on the screen here a bit, and hopefully we can get some reasonable focus. Okay, we're looking good. To edit a patch, basically you can choose from a big range of effects, and you can arrange 5 of them in any order that you like. And I'll choose a patch that already has quite a few effects in its chain. There's one, so this has got 1, 2, 3, 4 across the bottom there, and I've got room to add one more effect if I want to. So simply scroll along the effects chain by turning this knob, press enter to add an effect, choose one from the category. I don't know what's in there already, so I'm just going to choose one from delay. You can choose the position that you want to add it to, so if you want to start your chain with delay for some reason, then fine, you can do that. And that has all sorts of interesting effects on the effects that are following on in your chain. Classically though, the delay goes right at the end, so I'll put it in there, and then it comes up on the screen and we can go in and enter the individual parameters of the delay as well. Not only that, there are a whole range of delays to choose from, and this applies to all effects. You simply scroll up and down: stomp delay, tape delay, modulated delay, reverse delay, and the list goes on and on and on. There must be up to about 10 delays there. Then you've got reverbs, and you can keep scrolling through. You can go right out of the delay category and on through slow attack, noise reduction, all the dynamics related effects, and then it keeps going on through EQs, exciters, and then onto the filters. And there are so many filters, because filtering obviously is something that a lot of bass players like to use and certainly experiment with. And to add getting back to those categories, I chose one from delay before. You've got modulation and sound effects as a category, the amp simulations, overdrives and distortions, dynamics and filters. And also at the end there we've got pedal, so we can position our dynamics pedal anywhere you like. So if you want to have expression straight after wah and then put it through your distortions, that can be done. It's not a problem. Any effect in any place in 5 positions in this pedal, even if you want to have the same effect over each other 5 times. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but the point I'm making is that it's unbelievably versatile. When you're finished editing an effect, you just press exit and you just select exit and press enter. You don't have to save it. Each patch is saved as soon as you make it. So if you want to do a comparison, it's a good idea to go into the menu and manually copy B4, for example, to B5, edit B5, and then compare it to B4 and see if what you came up with is better. That's just my speaker timing out because no signal is coming through it. So in the menu, we've got a master level which we can select. You can match it up to the beats per minute because there is a drum machine built into it as well, and a looper. You can manually save patches to anything you like, but like I said, there's an auto save on all the time, which you can override if you want to as well. You can also swap the positions of patches if you want to put things into little sets, and there are general settings as well, like the kinds of batteries that you're using to maximize the efficiency it'll get out of those batteries, whether or not you want it to switch auto off, the brightness of the LCD. There's the autosave override, you can switch that off if you don't want it to autosave, and a whole range of options. So getting back to the menu, we're going to have a look at the rhythm machine now, and hopefully my speaker will kick in again. Now taking a look at the rhythm section, simply select the rhythm button just off your screen on the right there, and then press the left hand foot pedal and it'll play. Okay, so any delays or any other time-based effects such as filters or phaser or anything like that, in which you have selected BPM as the speed, it'll always match up to that. Even as you change your BPM on the fly, your delay will always match that BPM, which is, I think, a really outstanding feature. You can change the level of the drums against the patch that you're playing, so your patch sound will keep playing even when you've got this drum pattern going as well. And over here we can select from a whole range of drum patterns. And that includes a few metronomes and things like that, a whole range of different styles. The actual drum sounds themselves, I think, are really good. At a decent tempo, it really sounds quite a lot like a real drummer. Excellent fun to jam along with. What else can I tell you? I guess I can show you what's on the back, so we'll zoom out a little bit. Have a look at the back of the B1xon. Very simple again. There is an input there for an MP3 player or any other kind of auxiliary that you want to put through your signal. And obviously your guitar in, guitar out. In this case I have the speaker attached. The USB here is very important. It's not actually a recording interface, it is for updating and backing up your system. Zoom is releasing newer versions of the firmware for the G1 and B1 series, so keep an eye on that, because sometimes when you update the pedal you will get additional effects and some additional features as well. And of course we've got power in on the back as well. So in essence, the B1xon is something you can really experiment with. I really don't think you have to be a bass player or even a baritone guitar player to enjoy this pedal. I think it's got sounds for everybody. I think it could be used to... It could even be used if you've got an old synthesizer and the sound... Even if you've got just a little cheap keyboard and you want to play some really fantastic synth sounds on it and get it sounding like a Moog or something really impressive, then this pedal can do it, because not only will it translate the sound from your original signal into a synthesizer noise, you can then layer another 4 effects over the top of that. So think of the possibilities. So to sum it up simply, if you buy the B1xon, you're buying a great guitar pedal, plus a whole range of possibilities for your studio, plus a whole set of new instruments, which makes it excellent value.